Hello guys, KpShamino here with my last part of my leveling series. So at the moment I'm almost 75, so this video is going to be about level 55 to 75. I started mapping, I got my 6-link mall. I'm going to show you guys how you can get easy a 6-link mall. I didn't know that, somebody said it on my YouTube, so thanks for the info. What you need to watch if you go mapping, where you can get the lab trials. But first of all, we start with the most important, the talent tree. So you guys see that I still need to do 2 labs. So I still need to get Aspect of Carnage. So that's a major DPS boost. So what did I do? Very easy. I went just to Valpact, get a little bit life nodes, because you are going to need now life, and that's how you do it. Don't hesitate to go to Valpact because it's very good. If you can leech instantly, it's unbelievable good. You are going to need it if you start mapping. And don't be afraid, because after life leads or Valpact, sorry, there is like a lot of life too, a lot of DPS boost too. So it's not a waste that you go over there. And in my crit build, I'm going to come to here too, because I'm taking here the critical strike skills. Because in the Marauder area there are not enough. This is like sword ones, so I need to come to here, and I did it too, because here you can already see it, the critical strike. This is around 75 crit chance, only with those 3 nodes, so therefore I came to here. So it's not a waste. Be sure that you get jewel, a very good jewel. I bought this for 7 cows, so it's not a lot on the Harbinger League. 6 increased attack speed with maces is good, physical damage with maces, physical damage with two-handed weapons. Always be sure that you got life on it. Increased melee damage is good too, and maybe like me a resistance to go closer to the cap on your resistance. So this is the build. Now I'm going to show you guys my stats at the moment. So I'm level 74. I got already 4.4 thousand life. My DPS is 23,000, so that's buffed with Hatred and Herald of Ash. It's not a lot, but I still need to get a 40% buff with my ascendancy point, and I got a very crap mall. So I'm going to show you guys my mall. So I didn't know this stuff, somebody said it on my YouTube, so thanks very much for the info. So what you can do, you can get a card called the Warlord. You only need to get 6 cards, and then you get a white 6-linked coronal item level 83 mall. And that's really good, because those cards, they are only 3 chaos. That's 18 chaos that you need to spend. And then you got like your 6-link. And a 6-link, is very good for the DPS, of course, because you can get now 6 links. So that's how it works. I crafted it. I was a little bit unlucky because it's really crappy, but I didn't roll a high tier on increased physical damage. So for the guys that didn't saw my crafting guide on physical two-handed weapons, just go to check it out. I'm going to craft it a little bit more, but I can make here a 500 DPS mace from, and I'm going to have easily 100k DPS. So now it's still crap. If it was a little bit better, I was now already on 50k, but yeah, it's a new league. I don't have a lot of alternations. You guys can see it here. So that's how you need to do it, guys. Very, very good. Only 18 house to get the 6 links. Yeah, I cannot believe it, to be honest, because it's so good, the 6 link. It's unbelievable. So let's have a look now to the labyrinth. And in my previous videos, I just always said where you need to go, but there is something a lot easier. So now you can go to the labyrinth with the portal, and if you go over here, even if you didn't unlock the trials yet, you can click here, and here you can just see for the cruel labyrinth I need the lower prison act 6, I need the crypt act 7, and so on and so on. Just the same for the merciless labyrinth. So it's very easy. So if you didn't unlock your labyrinth trial, just come here, because I guess everybody did already the normal. So just come here, check out what you still need. For the Uber or internal labyrinth, you need to unlock, it's like small trials that you need to unlock, and you need to get all 6 of them. And then in every trial that you unlock, this is going to drop 1 offering to the goddess. And that's what you need to use in your or do you need to use it here? I'm not sure where you need to use it, but that's what you need to use to enter the labyrinth. So you need to have these 2. So I'm not sure anymore. I thought it was in the past in the lab, but I'm not sure. Maybe you can use it now here, but I still need to do it. So be sure that you unlock them. Be sure that you go to the internal labyrinth, but it's not easy. By the way, guys, Izaru, that's the boss in the lab, he only does physical damage. So it's not easy with this build, so you need to get your physical damage up. So you don't go all DPS out. What I do is Arctic Armor. Be sure that you got that Arctic Armor. Be sure that you, like me here, put your Enduring Cry up, that you can get your Endurance charges. Every Enduring Cry or Endurance charges, you got 4 physical reduction. Very important. You can even switch Hatred by Determination. 50% more armor. Don't look at the DPS, just be sure that you got 60 to 17 physical reduction and you will be fine. That's the key, because this build is not based on a lot of defenses, so it's just a lot of DPS, and that's how we leech HP and a lot of life. So I got trouble with it too, but I was like 6 levels slower. Now it's, I hope, a little bit better, but that's a couple of tips. Physical reduction is the key what you need to have to overcome Merciless Lab and to overcome Uber Lab. Okay? Let's go back. No, this is not good. And now I need to think. You guys know the passive 3 skill. You know how you need to get them all. And now I'm going to say something about the mapping. So the mapping, if you never did mapping, it's unforgiven. You cannot compare, like mapping starts at level 68. This game got like just gameplay at level 68 too. But the thing is that you cannot compare it because the mapping is a lot harder. So why is it a lot harder? Because the ads hit a lot harder. You got a lot of schools elemental damage in. So what you need to do, prio number 1, if you go to mapping, is be sure that you start capping your resistance. I cannot stress enough about that thing, because it's, if you die, it's not about your life. No, it's about you are getting too much damage in. So start building your resistance up. Very important. When can you enter the lab, or the maps, I need to say? After Act 10. Very important, after Act 10. So you can go here to the map. Let's have a look. So you go to the epilogue, and then you need to go here to the lab. And that's where you can do it. If Sana is high enough level, you can ask Sana to come to your hideout, and you can put a map device in your hideout, and it's a lot easier. So that's what you need to do. Very important about the mapping too is shaping the atlas. So I'm saying it to you guys before you start. I don't have a video about it, but just YouTube shaping the atlas, because it's very important. So the atlas is this. Let me have a look that I can push it. This is the atlas. So you got all the maps here. And to get the map on your atlas, you need to do the bonus. So for example, the Oasis map, I need to kill the boss on magic map. So the map need to be magic. I did that. But there is one thing in the map, in the atlas, that you can do. That is, you can shape maps. It's like an orb that you can get a tier higher on that map. But there is a trick too, that only that map is going to drop. And that's briefly said what I mean with going to check those YouTube videos. Because if you got a map that is very dense on enemies, you want to get always that map to drop, because you are going to level a lot higher, you are going to get a lot of more loot and all that stuff. So therefore I say to you guys, go to check it out, how you need to shape it, because you need to know it before you go to tier 9. Because on that moment, most of the people start doing this trick, I can say, before they go further. So be sure that you know it, because if you start unlocking everything and you take always the bonus of the mapping, you need to pay a lot of chaos to reset your atlas again. And that's the main problem. That's why I'm saying it. Just check it out. It's going to help you a lot. I got already 3 characters that I never did it because I didn't know it, and nobody know it because I played the game already for a long time. But I can just warn you guys, just check it out. Okay, so that was Atlas, that was mapping a little bit on my, here you can see my gear. So just try to buy gear to house. It's not that expensive. I got a lot of questions, what is wrong with my gear? It's very easy, this gear. Resistance, life, attack speed, add physical damage. That's it. I cannot say more. If your DPS is not high enough, it's a problem with your mal. just check out my physical crafting two-handed weapon. And I think that I said everything, guys. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to work now on my crit physical build, so two-handed mace. He's double the DPS of this one. You don't need to do a lot more. It's other gems. It's more expensive gear, of course, because you need to have crit. But he can do 200k easy, buffed 400k. This one is maximum, I think, 200k with all the buffs, so it's the double one. So thanks for watching, guys. Have fun. Be careful what you do with the mopping. You are now proud players that can go to the end game. I read somewhere that only 70%, only 30% of the players of Path of Exile get to the end game. So I hope that I can get those statics a little bit higher with all my videos. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, give me a like. If you like my channel, subscribe please. And I hope to see you guys back in my crit Sunder two-handed Marauder Beserker build for 3.0. Bye bye.